not so bad. I have two things. I with me, which is it's like 10 inches away. This is my
Shout out to the
from
devil.
like I bought this like when I was a little Sully. Like it's this is the
Ooh.
got all the little.
That's the
there's
white.
no-
That's the white CBS cassette, right? That's the
Electra.
Electra.
Yeah. So working in record stores as a teen in my early 20s, we would play like Name That Label. So like I'm usually pretty good with like knowing what labels people are on. So I have that, and also I have to say, I'll just come in hot. The Tooth and Nail is the best Dokken album.
Uh-oh.
See you later.
What say you two, Ray Reed?
Wait, so Tooth and Nail, is that what are the big hits on that one?
Alone Again, Into the Fire.
Okay, I think I like Under Lock and Key better, personally.
Oh, with In My Dreams and
yeah. But
okay.
for me, Back for the Attack is the best one because George Lynch is all over it.
See,
that's the key thing.
That was where, and I don't want to derail when we're just starting to talk to these nice people.
Do it.
That was that record came out at a time when like Appetite really changed what I was listening to.
Sure. Because this was 87 for Back for the Attack, right? Like late 87, I think. Mid-late.
Yeah, sounds about right. And so, like, speaking of Yngwie, like that first one, no, I'm sorry, my camera is just mirrored. These are all righties behind me. Sorry, I'm answering questions.
Yes.
I did a live stream earlier today, so like Caffeinated Sully is entered the chat, and I'm gonna do.
You be careful of the chat. Be careful. Don't gaze into the abyss, Sully.
I know. I've seen the internet, but I did see a direct question. So yes, these are yeah. Dokken. So like Guns Were Appetite really, really changed where I was going musically, and I liked the first few Dokken albums, and I was really into George Lynch. And then something happened when Back for the Attack came out, and like I liked Mr. Scary, and like I liked like Burning Like a Flame, and like Prisoner's good song. There's a few others on there that I'm like, oh yeah, that song rips. But then like I'm just kind of like, something about George's phrasing on that album to me just sounded like Angry Bees, and it sounded a little less musical. But like, so then I'm like, I'm out with Dokken. But whenever I hear something from that record, I'm like, that's not so bad. But like, I'm not loving like the phrasing. But anyway, that's my Dokken story.
Well, that was the year that he did the guest appearances on Tony McAlpine's Maximum Security. And you can tell that George Lynch is feeling particularly confident in his virtuoso prowess. And I have no idea what was happening in the production end of things, but it feels like that he was able to eke out more space for solos. So the solos that he plays in Kiss of Death, which is one of my favorite Dokken songs,
it's a good one.
About HIV, right?
Yeah.
And so it's oddly political for a band like Dokken that had some pop successes. But that you can really hear the influence of the kind of shrapnel label players.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I dig Back for the Attack again mainly because George is all over the place. But I hear the point about his tone.
I think it's not so much his phrasing to me. But now that as I was saying, like as I hear it again, I'm like, oh yeah, this is really better than I gave it credit for at that time.
When Appetite was a great album too. I mean,
we're going to talk about
pretty
Appetite.
Good. It's one of the
best. It's one of the best debut albums of all time. And I actually, if and we're going to get into this, but if we're going to do a hair metal timeline, I think Appetite is the album that kills the genre.
Completely agree.
Yeah.
It's not Nirvana. Stop blaming Nirvana.
No. I think it's for me personally. 87.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely on its last legs. 88. It's done. When bands are going, we're looking for a band that sounds like Poison. Like the band just came out a year ago. That's your influence, guys. A year ago. What do they sound like? You know what I mean?
Well, and by that point, it's all the power ballads too, right? I mean, at the first thing that you got to release now after Whitesnake Is This Love or whatever,
which is you can hear Michael Bolton over that. But let's look.